LNG. Part 1. How it started. On May 25, 1961, President John F. Kennedy announced that the United States would land a man on the moon before the end of the decade. Project Mercury was the first step in reaching this goal. It lasted 5 years. During the 5 years of Project Mercury, there were 6 human flights and 8 automated flights. They focused on objectives needed to get a spaceship to the moon. Next was Project Gemini. Gemini had 4 main goals. 1. To test an astronaut's ability to fly for long periods of time. 2. To understand how spaceships could meet and dock in space, orbit around the Earth and the Moon. 3. How to safely re-enter the Earth's atmosphere. 4. Understand the effects space flights and on astronauts. Part 2. Apollo 11. The 3 astronauts of Apollo 11 were Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, Michael Collins. Training for the mission. NASA used 5 different places to train the astronauts for the Apollo 11 mission. Texas, Sierra Blancas, Texas. They practiced getting rocks using the same tools they would be using when they are on the moon. Arizona, Cinder Lake Crater Field, Arizona. Between July and October of 1969, NASA used this location to make a spot that looked like a place on the moon, where Apollo 11 would land. The astronauts practiced landing the lunar module and knowing where they were landing out the window. Arizona, Grand Canyon, Arizona. In March 1964, the crew visited the Grand Canyon. They learned how to identify and collect different types of rocks. Nevada. In February 1965, the crew visited Nevada National Security Site. They explored ancient volcanic formations that were similar to the surface of the moon. Here they fine-tuned their skills of collecting rock samples. Hawaii. The astronauts went to Hawaii in January 1965. They went there to study volcanoes. They learned about gas, lava vents, lava lakes, and pit craters. Takeoff. Apollo 11 took off from Kennedy Space Center, Cape Canaveral, Florida, on July 16, 1969. It took the Apollo 11 76 hours to reach the moon. They traveled 240,000 miles. The first man on the moon, Neil Armstrong. On July 19, 1969, he is best known for his quote, "One small step for man and one giant leap for mankind." On the moon. Let's watch this moment in history.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
They stayed on the moon for 21 hours and 36 minutes. While they were there, they took photographs, they collected rocks, and performed in an experiment called solar wind composite. Coming home on July 24, 1969, the Apollo arrived back on Earth. It It splashed down in the Pacific Ocean about 900 miles southwest of Hawaii. Thank you.